Hi Aquarius, welcome to your mid to end September 2019 general love reading. This is Mermaid Scales Tarot. Aquarius, before I even get started with the reading, I just want to say you guys are such a blessing in my life. I've reached 50,000 plus subscribers on YouTube in just 5 or 6 months. I mean, that's insane. You guys are awesome. Just getting to know you guys, seeing your comments, DMs on Instagram. Really, you guys are such a blessing in my life. And although I can't give back to you as much as you give to me, I am going to do this giveaway to give away the Casanova Tarot deck that I've been using in my love readings recently. So if you're interested in winning a pack for yourself, or a deck I guess is the better word, go ahead and check the description box. It'll be right under the link of the extended version that I'm going to be posting, so you guys can go ahead and follow me on Vimeo after this. But if you want to win a deck, go ahead and check the description box to see how you can enter a chance to win. So let's get started. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Aquarius. I can't read for every single Aquarius on this earth. It's just not possible to do that within 30 to 40 minutes. If this doesn't resonate with you, Aquarius, I suggest checking your Rising, Moon, and Venus signs. Depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more than your sun sign at this time. Crosswatchers, hi, you're very welcome here as well if you're interested in Aquarius. Just keep in mind that I am picking up on Aquarius and Crosswatcher energy, so if I'm describing a scenario where you're like, hey, that's the reverse, then please go ahead and flip it. That's totally fine, guys. Energy is so fluid, so feel free to flip the roles should you feel like that resonates with you more. Also to keep in mind, the messages that are said are really the ones that people need to hear the most, and that's how my guides and my intuition prioritizes the messages that I provide during this reading. So again, if this doesn't resonate with you, it may just not be your reading this time around. If you feel like I'm not picking up on your energy ever, please feel free to go ahead and check out the amazing tarot readers we have on this platform. There's so many gifted ones, guys, that really go ahead and check them out as well, even if you do enjoy my readings. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, one more thing. We all have divine masculine and feminine energies within us. When I'm saying masculine or feminines, I'm referring to the energies, not the gender. If anything is gender or sex specific, I will let you know. Alright, let's get started, Aquarius. Alright. Aquarius, I mean, you already know this, but it's even more prominent to me when I was just hearing that. I was hearing you're one of a kind. Well, duh. But besides that, it's like this person, I feel like, whoever's connecting with you or whoever's coming through during that time I was meditating and praying for this reading, I feel like they really feel like you're one of a kind. Or Aquarius, maybe you feel like this person's a one of a kind. But let's go ahead and see. Angel, spirits, and guides. What animal will Aquarius be personifying towards this love connection during the mid to end September 2019? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Sorry, my ring got caught there for a second. Mouse. Okay, interesting. So the mouse is Aquarius, almost as if when I was hearing you're one of a kind, maybe you feel like you don't feel that way, or that person feels that way towards you at this time. Maybe they have been doing things that has just made you feel not as prioritized that you feel like you should be within the connection. If that's not the case, Aquarius, I feel like you're taking the time right now to gather a lot of information, to really use your resources, kind of ish, like magician-ish vibes of like going around, seeing what there is to see, observing, waiting, taking things that you notice within their actions, within their behaviors, and saving it for your wealth of knowledge for the future, like, you know, kind of how mice do. sometimes with the mouse spirit energy, it's almost as if you are paying attention to very, very small things and you're not seeing the big picture here. So almost as if for some of you, I'm getting this feeling where maybe this person for a tiny bit has just been doing things that have been irritating you, that maybe you're just kind of focusing on a bit too much than really what the main bigger picture of it all is here. But right now, for the most part, I feel like, Aquarius, it's as if you're kind of also scavenging. Maybe some of you guys, if you're single right now and you're kind of looking for someone, you're on the hunt. And I feel like you're doing it in a very, not like a sneaky way, but like a way that's not very grand, very, like you're not committing superly to anyone at this time. If superly is even a word. It's just not like a formal commitment yet. You're still just kind of gathering your information, setting out, finding that perfect one is kind of how I'm feeling. So again, a lot of different energies. Pick up on what resonated with you. And this is earth energy too, so you guys could have Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn somewhere in your chart. I don't know, I feel like some of you guys may be snooping, like trying to find more information on this person if you are connected with them. You know, I'm not gonna lie, maybe a bit of like, you know, Facebook looking, Instagram peeping, story watching type of things. And I don't think it's in a way because you're like obsessed. I think it's just because you're trying to see what they're into, what they like to do, what their hobbies are, what kind of personality they have, type of thing. I know it's kind of like no one really, you know, no one posts their shitty day on Instagram like, hey guys, I just had a horrible fucking day. So you may not see that side of them, but it's like keeping tabs on where they like to go kind of thing. Crow, okay. So I believe Scorpio had Crow in their reading as well for the other sign. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could also be dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Also, should you feel like the roles should be flipped, feel free to flip them. But the Crow is a very old soul, wise soul. A lot of knowledge has been held by this person. They've been through a lot. And because they've been through a lot in their lives, they have this wealth of knowledge to them. Really, I'm getting an intuitive vibe as well from this Crow. So some of you at this time, for some, you guys may not be talking to each other. It's back-to-back kind of thing, right? But if you're not talking to each other, I also feel like the Crow is watching as well. Crows are very observant. They watch from the top, right? So I feel like if you guys aren't talking to each other, you guys are definitely watching each other. And it's not one-sided. It's definitely a side that's coming from both. If you are talking to each other, if this is a connection that you're having here, I feel like the both of you have just been a bit preoccupied with doing your own things. Particularly for you, Aquarius, I feel like you may be having a lot of work you've been doing lately. Maybe there's been a big project that's come up that you've been assigned to. Maybe you have your own side business that's really starting to boom and you've been kind of getting everything together operation-wise. Some of you could be working in operations specifically at a corporation or something like that. But, you know, making sure that all of your ducks are in a row so, you know, the execution can be perfect. And while this person over here may be going through like a spiritual transformation, just like meditation, you know, a very much of a solitude type of time that they're going through right now that's really blossoming. But maybe you both have felt like as if, you know, the connection's there, but it's as if like neither of you, I don't know, I can't help but get this feeling that it's like both of you feel for each other, but it's as if something is going on that's preoccupying the both of you. Again, it could be work. I'm not feeling a third party right now. We can see what the tarot has to say, but honestly, it's not what I'm feeling. It's more of that you guys are just doing your separate thing at this time. Really working on yourselves. Hell, the both of you can just be working on yourselves. You maybe financially more within, you know, material wise, and they're themselves spiritual wise. So this union together can really have the foundation that it needs, so there's no tower moment in the future. But let's go ahead and get further into this. What is the main factor within this connection at this time for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I don't know, almost Aquarius, I feel like there was something that this person did or said that you kind of were focusing on that kind of bothered you maybe. Like the way they said something or something about their beliefs that just kind of threw you off. That usually you're a very open-minded person and you're willing to listen to people's perspectives, but it was like something either like political or philosophical way of thinking where you're like, whoa, you know, I don't know if this is compatible with me. And then you kind of communicated that to that person, and that's made you feel a little worried, anxious, if this is really going to blossom into what you really want it to be. And this really made this person go within and really go kind of within hermit mode. So some of you guys, again, could be dealing with a Virgo and kind of made them introspect about what they feel, what they believe, and what they think this connection is for them. But that's for a very small amount of you, okay? What is the common factor here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Oh, I knew chaos was going to come out. Oh my goodness. I saw that in my mind's eye. Okay. Chaos, reminder, and risk. Yeah, okay, so what the feeling I'm getting from this right now, is that maybe in your lives, again, there's maybe a lot going on in each other's lives that has been kind of driving you guys a bit away from each other. But it's as if this chaos here, look at the number, it's 9, right? So it's at almost a completion, right? But things are just getting a little bit chaotic with you and with each other. It could have been that little tiff that I was picking up on, but mainly I just feel like a lot's going on in your guys' lives in regards to work, in regards to family. And I just feel like that's been taking a lot of your time. Maybe some of you guys may have someone who's recently had a child and you're helping them take care of the baby. Or maybe some of you guys have someone who is in your family that's been a bit ill, not in great health, and you guys have been worrying and taking care of them. Maybe there is a bit of a financial worry here, and then with the mouse that would make a bit of sense, and you guys have just been trying to do your best with getting your finances together, and things may have been feeling really overwhelming for you guys right now. It's just been a bit chaotic for the both of you. But what it's saying is, don't forget. It's a reminder that you guys have each other. I feel like the both of you are just kind of veering off on your own things, as if you guys can both take care of this on your own, whatever this is. And it's as if you guys have been so self-reliant, so self-independent, that it's like, first of all, don't forget that you can always ask for help. You know, help delegating your responsibilities or tasks so it doesn't all feel overwhelming at once. But also don't forget that you have each other. Don't forget, you know, this is a reminder that your love is still there between the two of you. Don't neglect one another. Love one another. Honor one another. You know, I feel like, I don't know, I'm just getting maybe one of you guys have just been working really hard, and then you just come home from a day at work, and either you or the other person, Aquarius, and it's just like, you go, like, you're just so tired. It's like, I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like fucking. I don't feel like, you know, I just need to go to bed. I need to rest. But, you know, whether that's you or the other person, Aquarius, remember that you guys are together, you know? Remember that you guys have each other through this chaos. You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to carry all this burden by yourself. You have this, you know, this person with you. And with risk, I'm almost feeling like some of you have been doing all this, whether again it's work or finances or friendships. Some of you guys could have friend drama right now, definitely. Or even family related type of thing. It's like, risk that vulnerability of asking for help that you guys may not be so used to doing, especially from this person. Like maybe this person's always seen you just be so strong, on top of the world, and it's like you don't want to burden that person by asking anything. So you've been doing all the work yourself with that mouse spirit, accumulating all your own resources, finding and figuring out the ways to solve this chaos that's around you. And a couple things is that, you know, if you guys don't take the time to acknowledge each other, help each other, lean on one another through times such as this, it could be risking the relationship for some of you, okay? Others of you, it's kind of like, take that risk of asking for help. Also, with this whole thing of reminder and risk next to each other, it's like, you know, I'm going to clarify risk, but what I was going to say too, is I do feel strongly, it's like, don't forget that you guys took that risk, took that chance. It's almost like the fool energy to me that I'm seeing here, of being with one another. So use that, you know, use that freedom that you have, that maybe you feel like it, you know, it's like a risk to, because you don't realize how much this person will give to you once you ask them. And you feel like it may be a risk for some of you to show them your vulnerability, to show them that, like, oh, I don't have it right now, I need a bit of help. I don't know, I feel like for some of you it's really hard for you guys to ask for help. I don't know. Again, flip it if it feels that way, but let's go ahead and clarify risk. Why is risk here? Some of you guys could be rock climbers, or they could rock climb. Maybe you guys met like rock climbing, or you guys just have that hobby together of climbing rocks. Why is risk here, Spirit? Why is risk here? Knight of Wands. Okay. Knight of Wands, which is a very risky card. Let's see. Five of Cups. Okay, I'm kind of getting a clearer picture here. Aquarius, whether it's you or the other person, whatever's happening that's surrounding this chaos, I feel like it's really overwhelmed the one or the both of you. And it's to the point, Aquarius, and even I was picking up even that minor annoyance that maybe you've been getting from this other person. And maybe some of you have been thinking like, I'm just going to leave this situation altogether. But what Spirit's telling me, is that some of you, or either them, are taking out the frustrations of this chaos that you're going through right now. These, you know, it feels like your plate is so full, but instead of really addressing the chaos, it's as if taking it out on the relationship is a bit easier to deal with, right? Because it's something that we can say, it's the relationship, that's what's wrong. There's something wrong with you, there's something wrong with me, this isn't going to work out. And you may be tempted to just go on and dip out to pursue a different relationship than what is being had here. But I feel like the risk that you're thinking of taking is not going to end well with the Five of Cups. It's going to lead you, especially the way this is facing, like this person is going to fall into this Five of Cups energy. So don't think that by escaping this relationship or escaping and running away from this connection that you have, it's going to solve the chaos that's around you. It's not. Like, I feel, Aquarius, like, almost as if some of you are just afraid to... Sorry, my hands are shaking. Like, the energy is really, really strong here. Some of you have really, either you or them have been going through a lot of shit right now, okay? And it's tempting to want to just escape everything. It's tempting to just say, fuck it, I'm going to leave it all behind me, start brand new, and just go off to do something else because I've been working at this for a while. It doesn't seem like anything's going to be solved. I'm just going to, whatever's on my plate, I'm just going to throw it out and leave it for a clean slate. But Aquarius, I really think that that would be a risk here, to do that. And it's not going to lead you to solving the problems. It's not going to lead you to solving the issue. It's going to lead you to even sadness that such an impulsive decision is, you know, by jumping off that cliff, by taking that chance because you feel this need to just go away, get out of what you're doing right now, or even just leaving this connection is the better choice. But I don't feel like it is, Aquarius. I feel like it'll lead you to sadness and regret. Okay, and whether this is you or the other person, it can't all be done by ourselves all the time, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and see how you feel about them versus how they feel about you. How do you feel about them right at this time, Aquarius? The Four of Wands. Okay. So this could definitely have been the other person. Again, energy. You could even feel, Aquarius, that you resonate with both sides. Energy is so fluid like that. But you do feel stability with this person. Even Aquarius, yeah. You feel like this is the one for you, and that they bring you so much stability and happiness in your life right now. You could even be married to this person. And if you did feel like you wanted to, you know, leave, and that was your energy that I was picking up here, I feel like deep down in your unconscious, you know that this is something that's stable. This is something that isn't worth risking. That, you know, deep down, this is something that you enjoy being in. It's almost as if this is like an oasis to your chaos, Aquarius. Being in this relationship, should you give it the time to? Should you give them the communication, telling them what's going on, telling them what's wrong? You feel that stability with them when you do open up, when you do become bare, vulnerable. Nudity to me in tarot is vulnerability. When you do show them that side of you, you realize that they do provide that stability. Some of you like to skinny dip, okay? Which is not a bad thing. Yeah. So, again, yeah, Aquarius, I feel like you do want to explain everything. You do want to put it out there. And maybe, Aquarius, by holding back for so long or thinking that you can do it by yourself and you don't need anyone's help, it makes this person feel like maybe they, you know, you don't need them. And maybe they can just go off and do their own thing. But really that will lead them to their fault. this is like self-sabotage is what I'm getting from this. Okay, whether it's you or the other person, be careful. It's a risk. But I do feel like with the Page of Cups, you are at least opening up or starting to realize the value of opening up emotionally to this person and explaining why, because you will soon find that this is stability, this is happiness, this is something that will hold you together when everything is pulling you apart. This connection. Let's see how they feel about you. The Magician. Yeah, Aquarius, I think they still want to keep this going. They still want to keep this alive. Or it could also be, Aquarius, that for the masculines, I feel the masculine energies in this reading, I'm feeling like you are doing a lot of the work by keeping this going and keeping it alive, while the feminines may be having a bit of a time with gaining peace of mind, gaining clarity in this situation. So Aquarius, I feel like there's a couple of things here. They're trying to keep this connection alive by doing what they can. Maybe they've sent you flowers randomly, or maybe they took you out to dinner, paid for your meal, buying you gifts just to remind you how much they do love you. Others of you, it's like as if you're doing those things for them. You're the one that's doing these acts of kindness to show them how much you still care and how much this really means to you. But it's important to keep your positives, your thoughts positive, your thinking positive, to clear out any negativity, this self-sabotage, to not put too much on your plate, because this energy is very much in a manifesting mode right now, and you don't want to manifest things that aren't going well in your life, or that will just add to the problems, add to your plate. But they are, let's clarify. Why is the Magician here for how they feel about Aquarius? The Ten of Cups. Yeah, I do feel like they do want to keep this going, Aquarius. So, you know, with this risk, it's making me feel a bit better that I think with anything, as I was describing earlier, it's those moments of when you or the other person feels so overbeared, or so overburdened, so tired, so it's like paralyzed, that you think it may just be best to just go off, start anew, fuck everyone, leave them behind, and do my own thing. But it's a thought, and it's not a healthy thought. It's self-sabotaging. And really what this person wants to focus on is keeping you, Aquarius. They love you. Again, they see you as one of a kind. This Ten of Cups, your emotional fulfillment. And really, Aquarius, I feel like they just want to help you. I'm seeing like neck massages and shoulder massages. Like they may come up behind you when they see you stressed or tense, and they just give you that massage, letting you know everything's okay. What can I do to help you? What can I do to make this all better for you? And I feel like you will be communicating that, Aquarius. You both love each other profoundly. So when those slight moments of maybe I'll just, you know, start new, start elsewhere, just leave everyone and everything behind, it's just a moment of ego. It's a moment of fear-based thinking that I think will be overcome mid to end September. It won't last very long. Let's go ahead and see the strengths of this relationship. What are the strengths in this relationship? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the strengths in this connection at this time between Aquarius and this person, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and Judgment in reverse. Yeah, Aquarius. So I feel like you have been strong throughout this. Even though there's periods of times when you feel weak, feel vulnerable, feel like you're about to crack, you've still kept yourself up, you still kept yourself going. You know, again, it's like I feel like whatever you're going through, each of you guys, it will be different for every one of you. For those that are resonating with this message of what's happening in your life. But people see you very strong, very determined to get this all done. And I do feel like this sense of, I got to do it myself. I'm going to solve this myself. I don't want to burden anyone. I'm strong enough to take care of this. But Aquarius, I feel like this person, also you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, because I feel like Sagittarius got Judgment in reverse for something in their reading. They're trying to slowly in their own way and surely help you with this. Look, this night is coming up. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but they want to provide you with that help. They want to help you solve whatever you're going through, maybe even help you pay for something if there's bills involved, medical bills, court bills. Maybe you're suing someone, maybe there's a court going on, maybe you're divorcing someone. Whatever the case is, they want to help you out. But I feel like you don't want to accept the help because you feel like this is something that you need to solve, you need to get done. But I do feel like that's the wrong choice. That's the wrong choice, Aquarius. I feel like this person's trying to do what they can. Again, if it's vice versa, it's vice versa. But what's the strength of this is that they are willing to help when things don't look so good, when it doesn't look like things will turn into your favor, when judgment is being passed to the other side, that whatever you're fighting against. This person is willing to help you overcome that hardship. There's still something that needs to be finalized, I feel. And I feel like once you accept this offer, accept this help, then judgment will be put up front, and then, you know, you'll start to receive the blessings, the second chances, the whatever you're looking for to help solve this issue. But it can't be done until this is accepted and this is given, and I think this person is going to want to make things right. And you can stand true, you can stand strong, but you can also accept help with being strong. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you any less capable. It just helps you take the burden off of your shoulders. And this person does, I feel like, want to help. And they want to help long term. This isn't something in and out. This is something they want to plan for a long time. Okay, let's see what the weaknesses are. I think there's like a lot of unresolved business between you and someone else, Aquarius, or you in a situation specifically that this person wants to help you with. Yeah, so the weaknesses are the Two of Swords and the Knight of Swords. A lot of air energy here. You could be dealing with another air sign, again, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, but it's as if there's a lot of drama going around. The Knight of Swords to me is definitely drama. So yeah, this could be a family member, a friend that's been stressing you out, or it's just been drama evolving around this person. And I feel like, again, Aquarius, it's like unable to make that choice to let them help you or to help you solve the problem. It's just as if you're, right now, it's like you're stuck in this period of not moving forward but not going back. You're blocking yourself off from this person. Maybe you've even closed yourself off a bit because it's as if the drama or whatever, the chaos is just too much. You can't just add more to your plate. You can't do it. Aquarius, know that you're never alone. No matter how much you feel like you are, no matter how much you feel like you have to do this alone, you don't. I do feel a lot of, as much as there is difficulty, there's also help that I feel like people in the 3D, but even in the universe and your angels are trying to come in and help you and heal you and direct you and guide you through this chaos. This could even be an ex for some of you that's driving all this chaos, trying to come in and conflict the connection between the two of you and try to stab one of you in the back. For some of you, okay? Not all of you. Okay, Aquarius, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo, and we're going to see the likely outcome of this situation and any advice for you in regards to this connection here. But before we go, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card from here, from the Romance Angels deck, and see how they feel about you, about the connection, this person you're connecting with, that they may not be communicating to you at this time. How do they feel about Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. How do they feel about Aquarius? Whoa, okay. Okay, we have 4. I'm going to keep the first one I see. So we have trust. Yeah, Aquarius. We have trust with finances and career at the bottom. Again, I felt that financial situation. So for some of you, this is definitely work related. You have a lot of work going on. Or maybe you're just trying to gather the means of paying for something, paying bills, paying court fees. I don't know what's happening. But trust that this person does want to help. Trust that this person does want to give you the world, Aquarius. Even when you feel like you're alone or you feel like you just want to do it all by yourself, me against the world, trust that you have this person with you that wants to help you, that you don't have to do it all alone, and that you're divinely guided as well. Trust that you have them, okay? Alright, Aquarius. I love you guys so much. I really hope this provided some clarity and some help. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe if it did. We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo, so check the description box to see the likely outcome and any advice. And again, if you want to win a deck of the cards that I was using for this reading, go ahead and check the description box as well. I love you, Aquarius, so much. I wish you all the best. Take care.